Hello, this is Tyrone Taylor. I'm here with Junkers101.com. Today I want to talk about probably top 2 or 3 most important things about your business, which is marketing. And what you're looking at here is a Bandit sign. As you see, it says simply, "We buy houses," and a phone number. Don't have to include the area code here because Birmingham, the metropolitan area, we only have one area code right now. But the importance of a Bandit sign, I can't stress it enough. For the actual cost of the sign and the response you'll get from it from motivated sellers, it's just a numbers game. You can't put a price on it. When I first started out, I spent I bought 50 signs at a sign store for between $250 to $300, which was a terrible price, but I didn't know it at the time. And those signs generated, I know, out of the first 3 months, $7,500. So you do the math. Now, of course, later on I got lucky and found a sign shop that would do 250 signs for about the same price. And you can actually find even cheaper signs online. One of the places I think is banditsigns.com. And I used to use 18 by 24 as the size. Now I just use a 12 by 18. They're just as effective. They're smaller, but the cost is less, and you get the same result. And plus, they're just not as imposing or trashy for a particular neighborhood if you may be posting the signs on light poles. Whenever you're putting out your signs, just keep in mind, if you are always think, if I'm in traffic, can I see this sign, and do I have enough time to see the sign? So I only do intersections. When I say that, at stop signs or at traffic lights. So at some point, some of the people that are driving along, they're going to stop, and your sign will be visible, and they'll see it whether they want to see the sign or not, which is the whole objective there. They're going to see the sign whether they want to see it or not. And the thing is that most of the deals that I've done have been generated from my marketing, and Bandit signs is probably the best way that I can do it. Now, I understand that in some places where you live, that's not allowed. Here where I live, some places in and around the city, they're not allowed, but within the actual city limits of Birmingham, I'm not going to say that they're allowed, but they have bigger fish to fry here. Trust me, they do. All cities have laws on the books to say that it's not okay. Is whether or not they enforce those laws. A true indicator, wherever you live, wherever you're trying to do business at, if you see signs, that means that it's okay. Not saying it's legal, that means that it's okay. Because I'm not the only one doing this. There are a lot of people that have been wholesaling and flipping houses a hell of a lot longer than I have. But when you're putting out your signs, you always want to put yourself in the position of someone. If you were in traffic, if you were at that intersection, could you see that sign whenever you're nailing your signs up? What you want to use whenever you're putting your signs up, some people use staples, but I use roofing nails. And they have plastic washers on them. You can pick them up at Home Depot or Lowe's. And the reason you do that, because the material, I think it's called chloroplast, and if you use just regular nails or staples, at some point it's going to go through that plastic. But if you have washers on your nails, which that's what roofing nails do, or have on them, they're plastic washers, they'll stay up as long as forever, unless someone takes them down, because they won't go through the plastic. I normally don't get them longer than 1 inch long. That normally will suffice. Anything longer makes it difficult to put them up, because you're dodging in and out of traffic or whatever. Obviously you want to be careful. But Bandit sign, I can't stress to you enough how how important and how effective they can be to providing opportunities for you to make a lot of money in this business. Just think about it, just a scenario, someone's driving along and they're not even thinking about selling a house or any real estate that they may own, and they see one of your signs. It sparks a thought, wow, Mom died 5 years ago, and when she first died, we couldn't consider selling the house because that's the house we grew up in. But yeah, time and circumstances changes things, and after they paid taxes on that property, kept the lawn up for the last 5 years, you know, I'm not going to pay taxes on this property this year, and I'm not going to continue to pay someone to cut the grass and make it seem like someone lives there. So they call you, and you that asset has now become a problem for them, and you're the problem solver, and that's why you may be able to potentially get a great deal on a property that you normally wouldn't be able to get a deal on. But just a tip on bandit signs, I can't stress enough how important that they are. This is Tyrone Taylor with Junkers101.com. Please visit the website for more tips. If you're here on YouTube, just go to the channel. I have more videos there that you can look at about different facets of real estate and deals that I've done. As far as the training, obviously the online course with the first 3 deals, that's still available, and also the 3-day training in your city, that's available now also. Give me a call, 205-492-3425, or send me an email. Thanks and have a great day.